Welcome to Ouarzazate. Welcome to Ouarzazate. We make a stop over here to take some pictures, and it was so wonderful. Such a nice environment. Cool. This is Africa. This is what I talk about, Africa. You have to come to Africa. Visit Africa. Africa is beautiful. Mama Africa. This is our chief driver. He's a good driver. He drives well. Yeah. He picked me up from the hotel. And you know, it's been so wonderful. On our way to Ouarzazate, we have a quick stop over here at the place where the Berber Women Cooperative Society, you know, come together to kind of engage in oil and so many other menial jobs to support themselves, their children, and the family, which is a very, very interesting and unique place. Let's go inside and see. You can see the Berber women, a lot of interesting things that, you know, they do, the oil, and also the traditional, Moroccan traditional soap. As I've said earlier, these are the oils that is being produced by the Berber cooperative women here in Marrakesh. These are wonderful oils. They are so nice. I'm going to buy this to support the cooperative women. Let's go and have a taste. Can you tell me what this is?
This is argan oil. This is the mixture between argan oil, honey, and normal almond and honey. And this is the bread to try.
Okay, so I'm going to use the bread to try the honey.
This is honey.
Okay.
And this is almond, honey, and argan oil. And this is argan oil. This is the original one for skin, for eczema, acne, psoriasis, aging, wrinkle. Is very good for hair. If you have loosened hair, if you have also dry hair, it's very good, yeah. And for face, we use it at night for wrinkle. It's very good for wrinkles, yeah. Because argan oil or Moroccan oil, you know Moroccan oil, it's very rich in vitamin E. In 18-1, there is 100 grams of vitamin E, but for
this is different from this?
There is, no, it's roasted. Cosmetic is unroasted. We press it cold to keep.
So which one is the best?
It's this one, the original one. And it's good for cholesterol, diabetes. We drink it 1 spoon because it's 1 spoon of argan oil, 1 spoon. There is 120 calories, and there is 100 grams of vitamin E. Yeah, it's very good for people that have high cholesterol and diabetes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they can drink this.
Yeah, we drink it 1 spoon.
But is this science-backed or is just?
No, it's very good. Or if you don't like to drink it, you can use it in salad. Cooperative, argan, Ait BenHaddou.
They gave us 2 soap. Traveling with Abdurrashid, we'll be talking about their oil. She told me about the oil.
This cooperative is to help ladies from Berber village.
Tell my viewers more about the oil.
Yeah, it's about the benefit of argan oil. It's good for wrinkle, aging, eczema, psoriasis, and it's very famous for hair.
It's very famous for hair. People losing hair.
Yeah.
out there, all over America, all over Africa, come out here and visit
of argan oil
on the way to Ouarzazate. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So much.
Shukran.
Bye-bye.
Shukran. Thank you. We finish our stopover now, and we are moving to Ouarzazate to continue the tour. Right at this moment, we are here at the Ait BenHaddou, where we are going to look at the Kasbah, and a wonderful destination for tourists around the world. And so many wonderful world-known movies have been shot in this Kasbah.
It was built in the 11th century, okay? The first neighborhood, you will see it, where you can see the big building with the towers. We call them Kasbah. The Kasbah, it's like a small fortress for a very wealthy family from the Berbers, okay? But when you hear wealthy, it's not because they have a lot of gold or silver or cash. They have a lot of cereals. Because for a Berber before, the food is very important, more than gold and silver. And all of them, they work like in the agriculture in the valley here. And also this valley you see down, it's a big valley we have in south of Morocco called Dra Valley, okay? The second neighborhood you will see it in left side, it's belong to Jewish families. We call it Mellah. Mellah, this one here. From the panel solar down you see, lead to the left side, all this part, it's belong to Jewish. So we call it Mellah. Mellah in Berber, it's like you say, Jewish neighborhood, but in Arabic they came from word Mellah, means salt, okay? And when Jews live here long time ago, they lived just to do trade and exchange with the caravans. So the caravans, they link in between Mali, Niger and Ghana, and they came to Marrakesh. And they need 2 months traveling. Just to cross Sahara, the caravans need 52 days. That's why they call it of the caravans Timbuktu, 52 days, okay? From a desert to arrive to the village, and they stop exactly where you can see the black tent down, to spend 3-4 nights to do trade and exchange. So always the caravan, they bring gold, silver, spices, leather, slaves, jewelries, but Jewish families before, they don't have cash. They go to Atlas Mountain to bring pink salt. Did you hear pink salt? Or Himalaya salt? Long time ago it was expensive more than gold, and the Jews, they use it to do trade and exchange. Berbers also, they can use pink salt to dry food for a conservation of food, because before we don't have a fridges, because there is no electricity in this area long time ago. And even in Europe, like Greek and Romans, long time ago they pay salt just by pink salt. That's why we have in Latin languages word salary or salario, okay? But please, when the caravans finish trade, they need to switch the animals from here. They leave dromedaries, and they take the animal can climb mountain, like donkey, mule and the horses to go to Marrakesh. And they need at least 4 days to go from here to Marrakesh. For 2 families who live here before, even they have 2 different religions, they live together in peace and they help each other. The first reason, it was easy to communicate. Both of the families, they can speak Berber language, okay? Second reason, Jews, they do trade, they have gold, silver and spices, and Berber, they have cereals, fruit and like dates and the olives as well, and they do trade between them inside the village. And the last one, it was very important. So both of the families, they can practice their religion in a synagogue or in a mosque without problems, okay? So they live as a one family, even they have two different religions. So all the houses we have here, they was made with simple material. It's just clay mixed with straw and the stones and wood as well. We use this material because it's the only pigment we have in the valley and we have it everywhere, okay? The second reason, the houses, they are very isolated. Even now with this material we have, like to make a military building, families prefer to use clay because in summer when it's hot outside, inside they become cold, and in winter when it's cold outside, inside they become warm. But the problem, every time we have rain here, it's heavy rain and we need to renovate the houses, especially roofs and the isolation we put from the outside to protect walls. Because when we have rain, they wash the isolation and we need like to reput it. And please always a flat roofs, because we need roofs to dry food, like in the sun. And also when we have rain, families, they can collect water from rain, like in the roof. If, for example, we have 3-4 days rain, families, they collect a lot of water, they filter it and they use it inside the houses. If there is no rain, they need always to go to the spring to bring water, 2 times or 3 times at least each day, okay? But now in this village, we have water. We use a type to bring water from the dam from the city to the new village, and again from new village to this village here. And we still have only a few families, they live here. It's where you can see the panels, the solar panels.
Yes.
But those families, they are other families, they come just in the day, or other people to spend the day here to work in the shops. During the night, they go back to the new village where we start the visit. Because this village is classified by UNESCO in 1997, and also they refuse to put the electricity inside the village. They know if they let the people have electricity here, the village will be changed. All of people, they want to make guest houses, restaurants, cafe, like shops. So in the village, they will not stay old as you see now. And please also in this village, there was shoot here more than 30 or 35 movie, okay? Some of them, they was shot in the feet of the mountain where you see the tent. But the problem, all the movies was shoot there, they was shoot after the classment. So when the movie finish, it's not allowed to leave the artificial construction anymore. When they finish, they need to shoot down the construction and take it to studio. For example, there, they use only wood with fiberglass or wood with the bamboo and the clay mixed with the straw. So this material, it's easy to use it to build, easy to shoot it down, and also it's not heavy to transport it to the studio. The second part where was a shoot movies, it's those 3 towers near to the river. There are 2 big gates, with each gate has a 2 tower. But one, with the rain, destroyed one tower. You can see it between the palm tree. Has only 1 tower left now. It was built in 1954 to shoot Ali Baba with the 14 teeth, and also in 1961, 1962, Lawrence of Arabia with Omar Sharif. But the big one you see between the towers, between the Kasbahs, it was built in 1995 to shoot Jewel of the Nile with Michael Douglas and Catherine Turner, Queen of the Desert with Nicole Kidman, and also 3rd season of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones,
yes.
yeah.
But in the square, they shoot a very famous ones as well, like Gladiator, Kingdom of Heaven, Prince of Persia, Indiana Jones 3, The Mummy, Asterix and Obelix, Mission Cleopatra, Mitanni Fortress. Anyway, after I will show you list and the pictures, okay? Please, do you have any questions before we claim?
What year this was used like rooms? When we started the occupation here?
Like when we start live here?
Yes.
In the beginning of 11th century, the beginning of 11th century. Yes, but the family, some of the families who comes first to this village, they was living in the high part. But there is no houses, there was like just a caves. That's why actually they call us Berber. Okay, they come from barbarous word. So Barbars, they are people who cannot write or read a Greek language a long time ago. And the Berbers, they are families who live in a cave or in the grots, and they didn't have a religion. They follow nature. Okay? But when the Islam come in north of Africa in the beginning of 7th century, all the Berber tribes, they convert to Muslims. And we are 4 tribes. Amazigh, it's the really name of our tribe. We have Bedouin, Nomad, and Tuareg. Okay? So the Amazigh, they live in villages like this one, in the valleys. Mountain, you can meet the Bedouin families. They are sheepers. The families who had a lot of animals like goats, sheep, lambs as well. In the desert, we have two more tribes, Nomad in the camp and the Tuareg. Long time ago, they are the families who help the caravans to cross desert easy and in safety way. If we translate the word Tuareg in English, it's like you say travelers, okay? And now we call them Tuareg or blue people, because all the dresses they have are blue. And also they can put in the green skin as a sunscreen. That's why they call them blue people, okay? Do you have any more questions?
Is there a Jewish community yet?
Here, now, no, there is no more Jewish. Because when Morocco got the independence, there is no more caravans coming because they closed all the borders between him and the African countries. Even if the caravans want to come, they need to pay very expensive taxes. Maybe they will become half of the money they will earn when they sell all the things they bring or more. That's why there is no more caravans. Jews who live here, when they saw there is no more business, they quit the village to follow the commerce to the big cities like Marrakesh, Fez and Sawira, long time ago. But before they move, they sell all the houses they have for families who live with them a long time ago here. And the only person who live in the village, like it's from a Muslim's family, but they live in Jewish neighborhood, it's a chief of the village. Because before they need Jews to write and to read for him the messages. Because when the families live here a long time ago, like our grandparents, they cannot write or read. So Jews, they know how they can write and can read long time ago. Also after we will see a small demonstration how Jewish families, they communicate using green tea to write as an invisible ink. In Europe, like Greek and Romans before, they use the same technique, but they write with lemon juice. Here it was with the green tea. We will see it after when we finish the visit. Okay? Do you have any more questions?
Yes, the Jewish, I see that they have history all across Morocco because I've been to Chefchaouen.
Yes.
And some part of Chefchaouen, you see Blue City.
Yes.
And you see Jewish community,
yes,
like you explained here.
Yes.
And also the Andalusian community.
Yes.
You know, and also where the Arabs, you know, and the French.
Yes, I see. I understand. Actually, for Jews, now in Morocco, in all the villages, like famous villages and the cities, you will find always there is a part called the Mallah. It's belong to Jewish.
Okay.
And most of them, they are Moroccan Jewish. You will find maybe they speak Arabic and Hebrew, or Hebrew and Berber as well. Plus Latin languages, English or French, or okay.
So the places they call Kasbah, why did they call it Kasbah? In Rabat, they have Kasbah too. In Rabat.
In Rabat,
yes.
For us a Kasbah here, it's like a fortress or
fortress.
fortified house. But
okay,
all the village here, you see, it's like a kasar or like a fortification
okay,
village. But for us a Kasbah has a towers, you can see there is many symbols. It's to show the people like our neighbors in other villages a power and the richness of the families who live there.
Who live there.
Yes, because it's like you say, it's a, the Kasbah is like a symbol of nobles or like a rich family.
Rich family.
Like for a pashas, but pasha in like Arabic. This, it's green tea with sugar. You can see the sugar down here. This, it's a saffron, and this, it's indigo. Okay? So long time ago, Jewish families to communicate, they communicate with like a secret messages or like invisible ink, like Greek in Europe a long time ago. But now with cell phones, internet, so many people in the village, they switch the Jewish idea and they make burning painting like this. So this is a normal paper, okay? So you can see just the a little bit green tea because he needs to dry, and saffron. After, with the fire, then you will see the green tea will become black. They will be clear like this. And also, there is a pictures of movies inside. And say abracadabra. You need to move it quickly because it's easy. And smells like caramel because there is a lot of sugar in the tea. So that's why he tried to move the paper, do not catch the because it's easy to burn. Yeah. And please here you will see the Berber alphabet. It's mixed of Greek and Romans. Okay, those two down here, both of them they are symbol of freedom. And you can see this in a Berber flag. It's symbol of freedom in general. And this like number 5, we called it also Fatima hand. It's for a good luck, good life, and also it's a protection from a bad eyes or evil eye. But many people they hate to put the 5 fingers because many people, for example, if I invite you to my house and you have a necklace with 5 fingers, so I will misunderstand. I will think you had the necklace of 5 fingers to protect yourself from my eyes. That's why we use a number 5, like this. And the others we have like sigma, we have lambda, alpha, theta, like the symbols we have in the mathematics in the school. But to write with this alphabet, it's like Latin languages from left to the right. This is the Nazareth, okay? Cleopatra, but it's Asterix and Obelix mission Cleopatra, okay? This is the Bible, okay? This, it's Jewel of the Nile. This one here, it's an Indian movie called Dishu, means the fight. After here we have Regional with Jean-Claude Van Damme. We have Prince of Persia movie, all those pictures here. We have also, where is Lawrence of Arabia? This is Gladiator. This is the first arena was made in this village, okay? And it's where Russell Crowe fight as a slave before to become a gladiator.
Here in Ait BenHaddou, this is where some of the greatest movie in the world was shot. This is where the Game of Thrones and so many other wonderful movies was shot. This is on the continent of Africa. This is sitting in between Marrakesh and the desert. We drove 4 hours away to get here, and to get to the desert is only 3 hours from here. So we are going to drive another 4 hours back to the city of Marrakesh. So it's been a long day for us to get to this point. We are also going to the biggest studios in Africa, Atlas Studios. Continue to follow us on this wonderful journey.